Yo, what is going on, fellow moviegoers, and welcome back to the Marco's Movies channel. In today's video, we are going to be watching October Sky for the very first time. So before we actually get into the movie and get into what I know about October Sky, I just need to give a massive thank you and shout out to Scott Witherall. Scott is one of my filmmakers over on my Patreon page, which basically means that every single month he gets to choose one movie for me to watch, and for the month of January, he decided to pick October Sky. Scott has literally been one of my biggest supporters on this channel, so massive shout out to you, man. I love you. Thank you, Scott. You have made some great picks. But October Sky, I have to say, I think is the one I'm most excited for. Besides Lean on Me. Lean on Me was great, but I'm really excited for this one, and for one reason only. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal is literally a top 5 actor of all time for me. Maybe even like top 3. You can even make an argument my favorite, but probably not. Christian Bale's probably going to stay in that spot for the rest of my life. But Jake is so versatile. He is a great character actor. He knows exactly how to portray characters. Now being he is one of my favorite actors, there is a lot of shit with him that I have never seen before, being Donnie Darko, Brokeback Mountain, and Nightcrawler being the 3 main movies I still have yet to see by the great Jake Gyllenhaal. So if you guys would like to see that and watch me watch Nightcrawler for the first time, make sure you leave this video a like and comment down below if you want that. Maybe it'll be on my next poll because I really want to watch Nightcrawler. I've heard such great things. It's fucking John Flickinger's favorite movie of all time. Enough said. However, October Sky is obviously a younger Jake Gyllenhaal, which actually fascinates me a lot because I want to see how he was when he was younger. Obviously, Donnie Darko was probably his more popular role, but I've heard such great things about his performance here, and he is the main cast star of this movie. I also know Joe Johnston directs this movie. I do not know much about the director. However, we'll see what I do because I think this is actually the first movie of his I'm ever watching because I decided to look on the IMDb page of October Sky, just scout it a little bit. Scott sent it to me, so I just looked at it real quick, and because I really didn't know what kind of movie this was, and it really didn't give me much information besides saying it's a drama. So this is obviously going to be really interesting because I'm going to be finding out the genre of this movie and how good Jake really is and seeing how he evolved as an actor to where he is now. And this movie is just really intriguing. Scott said this is literally his, I think he said it's either his first or second favorite movie of all time. And the dude has some good taste. So this is one that might go down in the record books, guys. But before we actually start watching and reacting to it, if you guys are fans of October Sky or any single movie I've reacted to on this channel, then if you guys would like to get my full exclusive reactions where you get to watch along for the entire length of the movie with me, we talk, we have fun. So if you guys would be interested in that and watching those full reactions, check out the first link in the description, which will take you to my Patreon page. There you will find all my full-length exclusive reactions where you guys get to watch with me. It is in a watch-along style format, which means you won't get to see the movie. I can't give it to you, but if you own it, please go check that page out. Join. We'll have some fun. Or you can join at the lowest tier or any single tier to help me decide what to watch next in polls that I post weekly. So if you guys are interested in that, check out that first link in the description. And if you guys are new to this channel, please consider clicking that subscribe button, as only about 10% of the guys who watch these videos are subscribed. So if you end up enjoying this video, hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot, and leave a like if you're feeling generous. But without further ado, let's quit the talking and get to the reacting, and let's start watching October Sky. And it says it right there. However, when movies are based off a true story, I am very lenient and cognizant that it's probably not all real.
You just step on it, Rolly.
I am stepping on it.
Long street, Hickam. Let's see what you got.
Oh my God, look at him.
Hey, take it easy on my kid brother.
It's the same, like, animation.
Homer, you sure got guts.
Homer, your dad say anything about any layoffs?
No.
Have they pulled any more pillars?
He didn't say.
Make sure the hoot owl shift sets those timbers by the bench.
It's my dad.
I want you out of this mine. Don't come back, you stupid son of a bitch. Didn't I tell you to watch the roof, huh?
Miles high and orbiting the Earth every night.
Boys, not in my class.
We're talking about being in orbit hundreds of miles away from the Earth.
You know anything about that? Now, who can tell me why Sputnik is so important?
I don't know. It's a skull and Halo. It's very important. I've been playing a lot of video games, by the way, lately. I am planning on doing something.
Slide on down the shoulder. Real nice and slow and easy.
Hey, hey! I see it. Right there.
Where? I see it. It's right there.
I can't see it. I can see it a little. It looks like a shooting star.
Our first game against Welch.
I'm gonna build a rocket.
Well, just don't blow yourself up.
Hey, should we get behind something?
Probably. Jesus, yeah, you should have went behind something. Oh my god, I'm gonna start talking in this little accent that I have, that little southern accent. See, like, oh, this is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna start talking in a southern accent.
Since here in Colwood, everyone's much more interested in what's down below the earth than what's above it. You can't be seen with him, Homer. He's a weirdo.
Do you know anything about rockets?
Of course I do.
Rocketry was actually invented by the Chinese as early as 1000 AD.
Something like that. Man, Quinn, this is great.
You hear that? The butterfly valve isn't closing all the way.
The mom's like, geez, they were really fucking serious. They're building a damn rocket.
This thing's starting to look like a rocket. Hey, what if I paid to come in for your time?
Homer, I can't.
I stood there and watched it streak across the sky. Anywhere in the world.
It will be our secret.
It's a rocket.
I don't allow dangerous devices on school grounds.
Mr. Turner, I asked Homer to bring that to school.
I'm gonna have my eye on you.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
For what? Being inventive? Jeez. You can't even be good and get freaking the principal's objectivity and approval.
And colleges from all over the country hand out scholarships. It's great.
That's how he's gonna get his scholarship.
Well, duh.
College scholarships for winning a science fair?
Well, maybe it's not for you.
3, 2. Holy shit, it's headed for the mine. I told you we didn't know what we were doing. I told you.
So this is what you've been up to in the basement, huh?
Yes, sir.
Damn, Homer. Don't you ever let me catch you with these fool things on company property again. You understand me? And go home.
Why do you gotta be a dick for? Like, I get what happened, but like, it's a mistake and he's being inventive. Like, a kid can't even be inventive and get approval. He has to be an absolute piece of shit, I guess, to get approval. What do you want? You want us to be nice, but then when we're pieces of shit, we get more approval. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I could do that.
He was dead.
I'm never going down there.
You better have a talk with your son, Elsie.
Where's my rocket stuff?
Right where they belong.
I got some really bad news for you, Homer. We are a bunch of hillbillies. Besides, I got about as much chance to win that science fair as you do win a football scholarship. And it cut his head clear off. Fish! Come on! Oh, damn!
Bunch of kids from Colwood actually winning a national science fair.
You're a million to one, Odell.
But why didn't you say so? Well, give me that.
Why didn't you say so that good? They're probably like 1 to 3 trillion. There's not even that many people.
8 miles for this? Oh, it's great. What should we call it? How about a slack dump? And we can even build a test stand.
Yeah, my boy.
Our launch site, which we've named Cape Colwood, is nearing completion.
Okay, I want to know how they smuggled all this. Like, if it's 8 miles away, they had to have had a car, right? Oh, the train. Maybe, I don't know.
We've been fortunate to have the support of our classmates.
What exactly is this Werner von Braun and the rest of those Germans accomplishing anyway?
You think catching up to the Russians in space is a stunt?
If you had half a damn brain in your head, you'd know that.
Mr. Bowling, have you seen Mr. Koski around?
He's not in the shop anymore.
I'm just sorry I won't be able to weld any more rockets for you.
I have a bad feeling that this guy's gonna die in the mines or some shit like that.
I heard you telling Ike you were going to be shooting off another rocket up here today. I thought that might be something we'd like to see. Hey, look out! And seeing that rocket come at me, it almost took me back there.
Hopefully he'll help or
Hey,
something.
let me have a look at that. SAE 1020 bar stock ought to do you fine. And I can order it for you.
Well, that'd be great, Mr. Bowling.
But it's kind of expensive.
This is actually very similar to Lean on Me. It's like Lean on Me, but even more confined. It's a group of people finding their true potential. They might not be the smartest, but they love what they're doing and they're having fun. That looked good.
I'll cry. You may.
Yeah, but it'd have to be 100% undiluted. None of that watered down stuff they sell at the company store.
Some call me Joe, some call me Mo. Yes, ma'am.
Couldn't you guys find something better to do?
Hey, listen, there's no practice on Saturdays. Let's go see Homer blow himself up.
Shut up. You never amount to anything in life. Just the fact that they came up with this idea is awesome. Look at this. That thing really... Yeah! Woo!
What you think about getting in that science fair now?
I don't think we got a chance.
You got a chance!
Oh, happy birthday, Homer.
See, this dad's too cliche of a dickhead dad. I'm sorry, but he is. And it's gonna end with him being good. That's the biggest problem I have with this movie. So
Oh, it's an autographed picture. Continue your education and maybe one day.
Well, you better take an interest in your own damn town.
Starting up again. Your father.
He's got a lot on his mind. Yeah, well, I don't give
yeah, I don't give a damn either. Fuck him.
Maybe if you work hard enough, you get to go to college, too.
Yeah, on a science fiction scholarship, maybe.
Jim,
Oh, you like to come see it.
I gotta catch up on some work. Nobody hurt.
Look, his workers are there. Yeah, fuck you, Dad. I'm like, you see what I mean? Like, then it just puts me off of the mood of the movie. Like, I get there's gonna be a big payoff, but it's a cliche thing, and this is too good of a movie to have that big of a cliche.
Yeah, I got it right. What's the time?
Looks like 12 seconds.
Which one of you fellas is Homer Hickam? You probably heard about the forest fire last week over by Welch. A lot of timber went up in smoke.
Mr. Hickam, can you account for all your rockets?
Oh, sir, I can't.
I've been mad as hell at you, but boy, it's the first time in your life I've been ashamed of you.
We ain't at the mine now, Hickam.
If I see him with a bruise, you get a scar. If I see him with a limp, you get the riches.
A Molotov cocktail?
All in the wonderful game.
Jim, look who's here.
Yeah, ain't it past your bedtime?
See, when there's... Hey, all the cliche assholes. We got the cliche asshole brother, cliche asshole father, cliche asshole president.
What is it?
don't want the dad to be dead, though. You know, he's a dick.
Tarkovsky.
Doctor says there's a chance your dad could lose his eye.
I'm gonna go down to the mine and ask Jake Mosby to sign me on. I'm the oldest. It's my responsibility.
I work in the mine.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
I am a man.
He just looks so out of place, too. Like, he's so much younger than everyone. Everyone looks like he's just older. You can tell he's not obvious. Obviously, they probably don't enjoy this either, but he's like clean looked, like he doesn't have any wrinkles, scars, anything like that. And there's the star again.
It's been pretty rough going down at the mine. Well, is mining coal as terrible as you figured it'd be?
I guess not.
He's probably gonna die pretty soon, I'm guessing. I don't want him to die, though. I don't want... It takes a lot for me to want a character to die in a movie. It takes a lot for me to want that.
Man, no wonder my stepdad can slug me so good.
Well, after a month down there, you'll be able to knock him out.
But pretty soon you'll be able to go back and finish up the school year.
Just stay put.
Well, I think you ought to finish high school.
How's he doing?
He's a chip off the old block, John. It's good to have you back.
Hey, you all right? Yeah, I'm not afraid of little coal dust. I guess it shouldn't surprise me that you were too. Let's go watch them chew some coal.
He wasn't born for this. He's doing this because you didn't fuck up. You saved lives. He's doing this as a sacrifice.
You know, there's a rumor going around. I've been sneaking off to Welch to see some beau. Sometimes you really can't listen to what anybody else says.
Exactly.
You just gotta listen inside.
You gotta go with your gut. You gotta go with your heart. What does your heart want? Not your gut.
You know why? Because I think you made other plans.
Quentin.
You figured this equation out by yourself?
Well, if I did the math right, if you help me with the trig part, Quentin, we should be able to make a good guess where that rocket landed.
And they still think you're weird.
What's the dad like say? No, you have to go back to the mine, even though he said don't go to school.
The wind probably came from the west, which means that it would have pushed the rocket right there.
You cannot prove conclusively that another one of them didn't start that fire.
Yes, I can.
Oh. And at the time of the fire, the best that we could do was 1.2 miles. According to the equation, S equals 1/2 AT squared.
Mr. Hickam, report to my office as soon as we return to school. You're going to have to be enrolled as a student at Big Creek.
Vertiginous.
That's called setup.
So Mr. Boulder could build it?
Yep, let's see.
It's the reason you skipped work today?
Yes, sir.
I can't even begin to tell you how proud of you I've been these past weeks. I mean, you've just been doing a hell of a job in that mine. That if this rocket stuff is so important to you, then so be it. As long as you're careful.
Coal mine's your life. It's not mine. I want to go into space.
You boys are going to have to decide who's going to Indianapolis.
We're all gone.
Come on, you dope. You know you're going, Homer.
Yeah.
All in favor of going out on strike, say aye! Aye! All right, let's go!
Well, they sure are getting themselves worked up. Everybody's saying this one's gonna be a long one.
Well, it will if I have anything to say about it.
Who's that?
John?
Y'all stay inside.
What do you want from me anyway?
Watch yourself, Homer.
If I win at Indianapolis, maybe I can go to college. Maybe even get a job at Cape Canaveral. There's nothing here for me. And I'll be gone forever. I won't even look back.
Really fucked that kid up, dude. Minneapolis. What happened?
They even took my picture of Dr. Von Braun.
They stole everything.
The bosses listen to you. They'll do what you tell them.
I am not gonna crawl on my belly in front of those.
Fucking A, they want the Indianapolis to steal a thing because of his dad. This isn't his fault!
They're nothing but a bunch of greedy sons of bitches.
Shut up, John, just shut up. But he's your son, for God's sake, John. And I am asking you to help him.
What's that stupid smirk?
Okay, Mom, but how'd you...
Your father, Homer. It was your father.
Give him hell, Homer!
If the river continues through the nozzle or through the throat at less than sonic speed, that is to say, less than the speed of sound,
The highest scholastic achievement award for science. The National Science Fair's first
That's
prize
called
gold medal
build up
goes
and setup.
to Roy Lee Cook, Sherman Odell, Big Creek High School, McDowell County, West Virginia.
Yes! Suck my unit.
I want to talk to you about a scholarship. Jack Palmer, Virginia Tech. We got the best science program in the state, buddy, okay?
I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate what you did for me. I know it wasn't easy for you, so thank you. I mean, I can be just as hard-headed and just as tough. I only hope I can be as good a man as you are.
Look what he's doing for you, bro. You can't even say I'm proud of you, you fuckhead. Ooh. This is the first time. I already know the dad's gonna show up.
And this is for Colwood. My dad.
Can you say you're proud of him, please? It's bothering me so bad.
2, 1.
Yeah, he's still is just like, remember? That's build up too at the beginning. Remember when he was talking about with the girlfriend? The dad just did it to him, obviously for different reasons, but this movie has some really good setup. I'll definitely give it that. That's some great setup, some of the best. Yes, engineer. Awesome. That's all I needed to see. Now we can end this movie. Okay, let me close that. Just got done watching. Sorry. Alright guys, just got done watching October Sky for the very first time. What a fucking inspiration this movie was. I mean, I want to go do something. I want to go build something. I got some Lego sets. I built some Lego here and there. I want to go build that and build something extravagant. I want to do something with my life from this movie. Like, this movie was so inspiring, and seeing the real people at the end was such a good touch. This movie had some of the best setup and build up from, you know, when Homer first wanted to ask out that girl that didn't end up working out, and his friend said, just put your arm around her, but don't say anything. That's exactly what the dad did at the end. And obviously all the little hints of the black lung stuff, the Hodgkin's lymphoma, all that shit. Throughout the whole movie, this movie had some great build-up. And I gotta say, it's one of those movies you don't notice the directing. There was a couple times it faded to black a little bit, cliche a little bit. This movie's too good to fade to black, but I almost didn't even pay attention to the filmmaking as much as I pay attention to the story, the script, and all that. I feel like this is the type of movie you don't look at that. This isn't the movie you go for great cinematography, great shot composition, great all that, great any of that. You go to this movie for the story, the characters, the freaking atmosphere of this movie, of the motivation of these people discovering their untapped potential and rising up to be the best them they can be, and not just settling because that's what everyone else does. And seeing that is going to inspire so many people. And this is a movie everyone needs to watch. And I got to say, I think this one, not for the filmmaking, but like Lean on Me, it's a movie you need to watch. And this, I can't say if it's better than Lean on Me or if Lean on Me is better than this movie, because like they're both so similar. It's like this is the condensed version of that movie. And like just seeing this story come together and it being based on a true story, I want to research about this and see what's real, what's not. This was just such a cool movie and such a treat. There was also a lot of niche and a lot of cliche assholes, but I think it helped with the story. I just think the dad was a little too much of an asshole. Like, I think you can only do so much, you know what I'm saying? Like, it felt forced and sometimes, but other than that, what a great movie, and what a great ride, and what a great journey. So thank you guys all for watching my movie reaction of me watching October Sky for the first time. If you guys enjoyed this and would like to get my full-length reaction to this wonderful movie, check out that first link in the description, or at least join to help me decide what movies to watch next. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, guys, keep watching movies.